Simone here with WomenCentric Media, and we are thrilled to be at the 10th annual Work Life Matters magazine Gala, which is celebrating the companies that are well known for LGBT equality.
I'm Ellen Galinsky, and I'm a co-founder of a nonprofit called the Families and Work Institute. We're the major organization that looks at people throughout their life cycle, looking at the changing community, changing family, changing workforce. We do the largest nationally representative study of the U.S. workforce. We do, and it's ongoing, and we do an ongoing nationally representative study of the workplace, and we're able to track changes in what happens over time.
And how are you seeing, if anything, any kind of movement in the positive direction when it comes to work balance and parity and equality for women?
I don't call it balance because balance implies that there's a scale, and that if you give to one side of your life, work or family, you're taking away from the other. And in fact, work can enhance your personal or family life, and your personal or family life can enhance your work. So we call it finding the right work-life fit. So I think that there are a lot of obstacles, including the perception that it's balance, that stand in the way of progress, or that flexibility means something that you give under the table to your valued employees, but if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. When we find that so many people really want flexibility, and yet about a quarter of the workforce has access to it. Where I've seen we are from our studies is that employers have recognized that these are issues in a way that I've been doing this for 30, 40 years, in a way that they never had before. But it's to the most privileged employees, if you want to talk about equity for women. Men are more likely to have access to work family assistance than women. More educated people are more likely to have access to work family help than less educated people, and so forth. And people give better support and help around full-time work. There's much less understanding of how people's careers can ebb and flow. That just doesn't really
Well, WomenCentric is working to help in that score. We're trying to open more doors, create more opportunities for women, and also to help people who are in that part-time situation have the same kind of fair treatment and equal benefits that they should, because of those different ebbs and flows, like you mentioned.
Absolutely. I think right now we mostly have what is a part-time ghetto. We have about 1 in 4 women working part-time. The majority of them would like more hours, but they can't get them. Some people want part-time, but we define part-time as if you work reduced hours, then you have to have the option. Obviously, it has to work for the company too, but of increasing your hours or decreasing your hours, rather than getting into a place and being stuck there. And that's what's happening now. People are, because of the economy, because of assumptions, about people who work less than full time, they get stuck in a place that's a little hard to get out of.
It seems amazing, actually, at this point in time, to say that we're at the cusp of 2013 and that companies are not realizing that there are so many talented people that they could be tapping into if they would just be more flexible about the schedules, the work schedules.
I agree.
Right?
And that's a lot of our work has been about that. We have a nationwide project called When Work Works, where we're taking our research about what makes a good workplace out to communities, 15 states a year, through the Society for Human Resource Management, and we give it an award that is based on employee surveys, so it's where the rubber meets the road, as well as employer surveys, but 2/3 of the winning score comes from employees. And we've seen change. We've been tracking this for a long time, but it's still change around the most privileged people. It's not change around most women and men. I would say that this is a big issue for men as well.
Well, we'll definitely want to check out things on your website, so if you can give us that address, we'll definitely point people to there, because there seems to be, I think the more that people know about the studies that you do and what is the real thing.
We have a guide for employees. We have a book for human resource managers. It's called, our website is familiesandwork.org, and most of our papers are free and downloadable. And the project that we do that takes our research to action is called When Work Works.
Okay, because I think that entrepreneurs in many different sectors can benefit from this as well, especially people who are just in the beginning part of hiring, that they can use your resources.
We have so many tools and resources and materials for employers and employees. I hope people will come and use our website. We're funded by foundations and by companies to do this.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat, and have a lovely evening.
Well, thank you for your commitment to this work. We absolutely need you. It's critical.
Okay.
Thank you.